You're welcome to my channel. This is VsmDesigns. Today I am going to teach you how to make this beautiful pleated pocket. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that whenever I upload any value, you will be the first to be notified. If you are a returning fan, thank you for checking back, and do not forget to hit the thumbs up button on this video. Meanwhile, Happy New Year to you, and I pray that this year is going to be a year of great knowledge. So let's go straight to the tutorial of the day. First of all, I am cutting my gum to size. For the wideness, I am going to make it 4 3/4 inches. Remember, the size of your pocket depends on the size of your outfit. So this is a light gum, or we call it cloth gum. Then after cutting it to size, in terms of the width, I am curving the down part before I determine the height of the pocket. Now I've curved the down part, and I'm going to make the height to be up to 6 inches, or 5, or you can make it 5 3/4, but because of the curve I made it 6 inches. So this is the fabric we are going to gum it on, but before that we are going to make some pleats on it. So while pleating, you have to be very sure, you have to make sure that the pleats are of the same size. It's very important for the pleats to be of the same size. Otherwise, your job will not come out very perfect. So try everything possible. If you have to use your tape to measure it while pleating, please do. Now I've made 4 pleats there, and I am going to gently flip it over so that I can drop my gum on it. Now you have to make sure that the pleat starts from the same point on both sides. Then we gum it firmly to the fabric. Then I am trying to determine the center of the pocket, because it is from the center that I am going to run thread for us to twist the pleats. Meanwhile, you have to be very sure that you have enough allowance on both sides. So I have gummed the 3 pockets, one for the breast pocket, the other 2 for the sides. So I am determining the center, just as you can see. At this point, please do not trim the excess fabrics. Do not trim them, because you need them. It is after you have done your twisting that you are going to trim them off. Now I am tacking on each of them for the sake of neatness. You don't just run thread from top to bottom. Wow, no. Your job will not be neat. So what I'm doing here is what we call a stitch tack. Just one stitch, then you double stitch on it. Now, after making the tackings, I flipped one side of the pleat, and after doing that, I ironed it and I trimmed the excesses. Now, why I did not show you that part was because I paused my video and I didn't know I did not turn it on while doing this part. I'm sorry about that, but I believe it's something that you can achieve. Then the next thing I did was to cut straps. If you look at this, it's about 1 inch. So I cut them on bias. They must be biased so that after sewing it on like this, you will be able to turn them without having wrinkles or bubbles. So you make sure that as you sew, your seam allowance is even. For me, I use the footer to gauge the seam allowance that I am giving. So the size of my footer is the size that you are looking at here. Always make use of that. You can also make use of the calibrations on the plate. Those calibrations are not for fancy. They are used while you are sewing. That is the reason why they are there. So after sewing, you now flip it over, turn it this way, just as you can see. And because I cut those straps to be biased, that is why the thing is relaxing without stress as I am ironing it. If you don't cut it biased, you are going to have issues. You are going to have trouble achieving a smooth job. If at this point you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly do so. Do not also forget to share this video. Give it a thumbs up and drop your comments. Drop your suggestions, and do not also forget to join my WhatsApp platform where you'll be able to ask all of your questions. So I sliced hemming gum and added to it. And now I folded the upper part of it and I am underlaying it with hemming gum so that it will be firm. So this is our pocket. So I repeated same on all the other ones, and after that I now placed it on our outfit, and you can see the outcome. So thank you for watching this video. I have a lot of educative videos on this channel. Take your time, sit back, scan through my channel, and I assure you there is always something new to learn. Share this video to your friends, your colleagues, and even to your enemies, because learning never ends.